last time I saw you in Spain, you were only beginning to experience the intensity of this fandom. Since the successful opening of the first film, how would you say that has changed your lives?
I think when we saw you was probably in the middle of us kind of learning about the about the fandom and the size of it and how passionate they all are. And I think we learned a lot, and we've been really happy. I'll speak for myself. I think I'm super grateful and super happy, and we're so lucky to be able to be here promoting the second one, and we hope everyone loves it as much as they did the first.
Yeah, I think for me it's a difficult concept to grasp, that there's people out there, some of which you've met, some of which you've never met, who are just so incredibly supportive and nice and are like, hey, keep going. It's like cheering you on in these films, and it's a difficult thing to sort of wrap your head around, but it's been so far such a wonderful experience.
One of the main things that's going to change in this second film is that it's R-rated. So has it been different for you guys on set? Will the fans get their sexy awaited scenes?
I don't think it's been different, because I think, the rating thing's interesting. I think as an actor, you show up and you shoot, and it's all up to the edit whether what it comes out like, if it's more of a PG thing or if it's an M or if it's R. So for us, I don't think it's any different, just because there's a different rating. You just do your job, and then that's up to like the censorship board or whoever.
I hadn't actually thought of that, but yeah, Joe, you're completely right. I think we very much do the same things, and it's up to them whether they intend it to be R-rated or anything else, and they're gonna almost choose in the edit. But I do think the only difference was just I think a little bit more realistic swearing from people their age and those characters, especially Hardin. I know that he wouldn't hold back on swearing unless he's in a movie that doesn't allow him to. So I think now we do have a bit more freedom to be more truthful to exactly how they would talk. But yeah, I agree with Joe. Not much changed. I think a lot of that is down to the edit.
Inevitably, a lot of fans are already asking about a third movie. I understand it's really early, but have there been some talks about After We Fell at all?
Nothing official. We all obviously want to, but it's a cliche. But we really do have to wait and see. That's all we can do. But I'm sure we would all love to. It's just a question of whether all the other factors allow us to. So we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Actors have the least amount of power in that regard.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, or knowledge.
Yeah.
Well, you guys will probably find out before we do.
Yeah, and then we get a call and it's like, it's on.
I mean, of course, we're all talking about it, but I can't say anything official or on the record yet. But I would just say stay tuned and hope that everyone goes to see the second one and we can continue this journey.
Also, the fans about your casting has been overwhelming too. Having been an actor and a public figure for so long, have you noticed anything different about this particular fandom?
About this particular fandom, yeah, I mean, I think that it's cool because the fact that this fandom is arising out of the authorship that kind of the book spawned from. There's a lot more creative liberty taken from the fans. Like, they love to create things. I've seen a lot more of like posts and blogs and writings and imaginings coming from the fans. And I think that like the fans are also naturally creative in this series as well, which is interesting and new. I think it's really cool.
Relationships can be complicated sometimes, even too complicated. So did you thought at some point that you could be happier with Trevor throughout the story? Are you team Trevor?
Am I team Trevor? I don't know if I would necessarily say that outside of the workplace I'm team anybody. But I definitely, I mean, like, I connect with the character of Trevor because I act as Trevor. So, you know what though? I'm pretty empathetic. Honestly, everyone has their issues. Some take longer to get over it. Some need to fight through the crevasse in order to see the light. And I'm just empathetic to those long slogs. So I can't honestly say. It's really up to Tessa, honestly. Like if Tessa wants to kiss a cute boy in that area, sure, kiss a cute boy. If Tessa wants to, you know, see some cuties at the workplace, like hang out with some cuties at the workplace. I don't know. It's up to you, bro. Like.
So Josephine, do you have a team?
I can't answer
Do I have a
that. Ask
team?
me again in 5 years.
Honestly, I'm team personal growth. That's my team.
I'm team autonomy, and she gets to decide.
Are we going to see you in the movie? Like you had a little cameo on the first one?
I do have another cameo that Roger came up with. I think the fans will like it.
Obviously, the first film was essential for all of this to happen, but a lot of fans seem pretty excited about how After We Collided it's a more loyal adaptation to the book. So if you could change one scene or moment about the first one that would work better for the second one, what would it be?
It would be Hart and Tessa's first kiss. We filmed it like the book. They changed it. I would also even say all of the frat parties. I would say Zed's character. Like, I pretty much would love to redo a lot of the first film. I'm proud of the way it looks and the actors did an incredible job in their chemistry, but I much more prefer sticking to the storyline that, you know, millions of people fell in love with instead of changing it. And we saw, I think what happens when you do change it too much is you get angry fans like we did with the first one.
One of the main things that's going to change on the second film is that it's R-rated. Has it been different on set for you guys? Will the fans get their awaited fixes scenes?
It actually was pretty much the same on set. I mean, we talked about it a lot more because we knew the last movie didn't have as many, but when we filmed the first film, we actually did film a lot more R-rated scenes. They just were cut down. So the experience on set was kind of the same. I mean, every director handles intimate scenes differently than others. But on this one, it was pretty much the same as the last, just a little more different because of the way the director works.